Hi everyone, and welcome to the ESL Board's YouTube channel. My name is Brian Whitman, and I'm the person that is going to be hosting the YouTube channel. Last week we talked a little bit about teaching online and what that's like, and now I'm going to be talking a little bit from some of my phone calls and emails and things like that. A lot of new people who hasn't actually taught overseas before or taught online, they ask a lot of questions about how can I get a job teaching abroad. So one of the things that you have to do when you decide is you have to decide. You have to decide that you're going to go live and teach English abroad. And you have to make that decision, and you have to make it no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You make a decision, and you got to do it, because if you don't do it and you procrastinate for a long time, it'll be something that you've always wanted to do, and you probably won't do it. So one of the things I do is I talk to a lot of people on a regular basis, and they say, oh, maybe next year, maybe 2 years from now, maybe in the future. They don't make it like a definite date. So I do think that making a definite date is a really, really, really good idea. Another thing that you may want to consider is, where do you want to go? Most of the jobs, as you can see on the ESL Board's job board, is most of them are in Asia, such as Japan, Korea, Thailand, Taiwan, Vietnam, and places like that. There are jobs in the Middle East and Turkey, and there are some European jobs such as France and Italy. Those are a little bit more difficult to get, and the visa process can be a little bit more challenging. Another question that they might ask is, you kind of sort of need to go to school for this. You got to make sure that you have the right stuff. Like most places require to have a bachelor's degree from the country you're from. Most places are also looking for native or near native speakers. This is all about visa stuff. You have to have a bachelor's degree. You don't have to have a necessary bachelor's degree in English or language acquisition or things like that, but you do, or linguistics. You just need a bachelor's degree in order to get your visa. So that's kind of one of the things that they're looking for. Another one is, maybe you might want to think about getting some kind of TESOL or TEFL. As you know, I run TESOL Training International, so you can go through us, or you could go through maybe another possible school, but we also run specials on discount study abroad, but I definitely would kind of sort of think about that. As well as another thing that many people ask is, you kind of need to balance your checkbook. Kind of think about, what are some things that I need to pay while I'm living abroad? For example, you might have student loans, you might have credit cards. Unfortunately, those aren't going away. You might have other bills that you need to see. So maybe you need to think about how much it is that I need to bring back to my country every year. Also, how much do I need to spend to get my certificate? How much do I need? What kind of lifestyle do I want to have? Any of those kind of things. Okay, another thing is, prepare your resume and or your CV. Your resume is a little bit different than in the United States. I don't know what they look like in America, or what they look like in England or the UK or Ireland or these places. But I know in the US, we really don't put pictures on a resume. So it might be nice if, usually they ask you to put a picture. I recommend that the picture looks professional. Collared shirts, let's see, like a light blue shirt unbuttoned. You don't necessarily need to wear a tie. Ladies, you need to look professional. I always say look like a bank employee. So I think those things could work very well. Light blue, maybe white is possible, okay? So next one is contact schools. So if you go through our job board, contact the schools, ask them what they're looking for, and look at the job requirements and things like that, and apply. Because you're not going to actually get any positions unless you actually do apply. Okay? The next one is, find a place to live. Some schools will find a place to live. Some schools will have housing, and some schools won't have housing. So maybe you'll need to find some places to live. Another one is, arrange your documentation. You need your visa, you need your passport, you need your TESOL certificate, you need a copy of your degrees, and all these types of things. So these are also some things that you might need when you go abroad. And also one of the things that I recommend is, I want to say is good luck. I'm here to help you. If you need your certificate, please give me a call or go on our job board and I'm happy to help you. My name is Brian and thank you for watching the YouTube channel. Thank you.